Hey everyone, and welcome to another live challenger commentary from a SkillCapped expert. This guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches, teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. There's 14 brand new commentaries added each week, and a site-exclusive feature where our challenger experts will answer any and all questions that you have. All of this and so much more can be unlocked at our website, SkillCapped.com, so click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com, and get the rank you've always wanted.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Achilles back with another Challenger Smurf support commentary. Today I'm playing the really popular support pick right now, Xerath, and I'm playing against a Yuumi Ezreal. So I'm not too familiar with this matchup, but it seems pretty straightforward and also pretty easy to execute on, as I don't have to worry about getting all in on and can look for poke for pretty much free. Like normally with Xerath, you gotta be very cautious when looking for poke, but I'm gonna feel pretty safe when poking in lane, which is a really good feeling. So in the first few levels of the lane, I'm gonna look to abuse the fact that my W range is extremely long and extremely easy to land, especially when I'm looking to throw it out when Ezreal's auto-attacking a minion. And with that, I'm gonna be stacking my Manifold Band, proccing Arcane Comet, looking to play around my Arcane Comet rotations to maximize DPS and conserve my mana. Alright, gave the leash, heading to lane. So I do have a lot of poke as well as Ashe with her W and auto attack range, but they do have sustain, so we'll see how that comes into play. Got a pretty good trade-off there. Gonna stand behind the minions to dodge Ezreal Qs. Once it's on cooldown, I can step in the bush, look for a W. So my Comet just came up, gonna be looking to Q, or looking to W rather. I'm actually gonna start E here, level 2, so that way Ashe can get in range. Nice, first blood, super good. Caught him off guard there with the E. Normally I would level up Q second, but I really wanted Ashe to be able to get in range to auto attack for that all in. So Yuumi has no flash here. A bit too aggressive. I didn't think Ezreal was going to be able to get back in time. Not the biggest mistake, as Ezreal won't really be able to spend the gold right now, and even once he does be able to spend the gold, or once he is able to spend the gold, he's not going to be able to get anything significant. At least not yet. I think the worst part is that both of us burned our flash, so now we're gonna be a gank target. Okay, so now I finally have my Q. I can look for more simple poke. I do want to try to chain my W into my Q. It makes the percentage of landing it a lot higher. Or off of a Ashe Valley like that. So when he autos his cannon, I'm going to throw my W and Q. Or just block the Q and deny the cannon. Okay, Okay, chain my W into Q there. At the very least I got my Spell Thief's proc. They do just sustain it though. Okay, chain my Q from the Ash Volley. Super good poke there, where you are using up Yuumi mana, burning through their potions. Yeah, there's just no reason to clear that ward. It's way too risky, and it doesn't actually like grant us that big of an advantage, but obviously the riskiness is the biggest factor. And since we don't have flash, like, it just increases the risk. So we ended up giving a kill over to Rengar, or the Ashe did rather. Yeah, not much else to say. Yumi's gonna have a really big buy when she finally goes back to base. Nice, prep the CS for Ashe there. So now with this incoming wave that's going to stack up, we want to try to get it into turret as soon as possible so we don't get ganked as we're trying to crash it. So I'm going to charge my Q up preemptively, let it off last second. W the wave and Ezreal there. Gonna look for another Q. Nice. So now the wave's in, we can go to Dragon, we can safely crash it, and it'll bounce back towards us now. And now this is a good time to clear the pink because the wave is actually into the turret and they're responding to it. Nice, got my bait off with barrier. Super good bait. Really good poke on the Yuumi before the fight even started. Ends up being a 3 for 0. We get the dragon. Gonna give that gold over to Ashe. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm actually playing on my Masters Smurf right now. I was testing this pick out in lower elo, and even though I was getting a lot of poke off in lane, what happened pretty often is my AD carry would over-aggress, we would die, and then all of that advantage from the early laning is just wasted because they obviously recall and come back with full HP and items. So they're just gonna farm up that wave. We're sitting on a lot of gold. Let's see, what's the good buy here? Probably just Lost Chapter. If I had a little bit more gold, I would look to get Sorcerer Boots. I'm actually gonna grab a pink since I have my ward item upgraded. And I'm actually going to start walking mid because Ashe is going to catch this wave for free, and mid waves are meeting right now, and there could be a potential 2v2 or 3v3 mid. Okay, Yone's just going to push that wave in. I am keeping an eye on it so he doesn't get ganked. And now I need to just go back to bot, continue laning, get some more poke in. Gonna charge my Q from Fog of War. Pretty good attempts. I don't even know if we kill there. We should definitely look to poke before we all in. Gonna put a pink here so that way I can charge my Q without him knowing it. Okay, when he autos that melee right there, okay, he's just queuing for farm. It's gonna be really hard to get in range when he's playing that safe. Rengar is not top right now, so I'm gonna assume that he's bot because they got Herald and there's a fight topside. So I want to get this wave in before we get ganked. Nice, just proccing Spell Thieves. So Diana's bot side now. We just hawk-shotted Krug, so I feel pretty safe that Rengar's not in the area. And if he is, we can kite back and potentially look for a setup with Diana. We're landing some really good poke, so I'm gonna continue pushing, continue poking under turret. Hopefully my last Q is enough. This is very messy. But we end up getting the kill. Can get bot turret off of it. Yumi's pretty low, so she's probably going to reset. Not much else we can do off this play though. Alright, now that laning phase is over, I'm definitely going to opt into Sorcerer Shoes over a Blasting one for the added movement speed. Because I think we are going to be moving around the map a little bit more. But given our champion, Xerath, like we don't really want to be moving around a lot, but since laning is over, it's almost going to be forced. Dragon spawning in 15 seconds, definitely going to look to clear mid wave, then get prio for the dragon and set up some vision to poke. But we are extremely far ahead, so given that it's second dragon, it's pretty likely that they're just going to hand it over to us. So knowing that, I'm just gonna stay mid, proc my Spell Thieves. We saw Rengar topside. Diana's resetting, so I don't really want to fight mid here. So I'm gonna look for an isolated play on the Ezreal in the side lane. They have no vision bot side right now. Wasn't able to get the steal on the Raptor there, unfortunately. Do have to watch out for Varus ulti here while I'm clearing the sword. Nice, good pick. I'm gonna walk into ulti range on the Ezreal. Looks like he's out though. Gonna charge my Q from Fog of War. Nice. Chain my ulti into the Ashe ult, or from the Ashe ult rather. Get the finish on Yuumi there. Really good skill shot. Place things there. This is the strength of Xerath, just obscene amounts of range. And all of this stems from the early laning phase. The advantage is we were able to get there. So this pick does work even in higher elo. It's definitely more of a risky pick, given that if you do fall far behind early on, you can just get steamrolled. But as long as you know how to lane well and you know how to land skill shots, this pick will work for you in all elo. Let's see, so all of the outer turrets are gone. Our game plan is probably going to be playing for Herald, but we kind of just want to continue the slow pace, stack up dragons, play towards that win condition. Pretty much all of us have shutdowns except for Ashe and Set, so we want to just make sure we don't throw the game, give away our shutdowns. Pretty standard snowballing, nothing too unique. Just gonna get mid prio, then head over to Diana here. Drop a forward pink on my way. Looking over the wall here to make sure I'm not missing out on any potential poke. Can maybe get the turret off of this wave. Nice. So we got the turret off that wave. Herald is spawned, but I think Herald is not worth it right now, given that we would give up all of our map control. Oh, that's a really chunky Q from the Xerath, or from the Varus there. So this wave bot isn't very big, but it's big enough for us to finish the turrets and walk up and pressure. I wonder if they opened. They are not clearing the waves. Maybe I can look for a flash play on this Varus before the game is over. Wasn't able to get in range, unfortunately. But yeah, we're actually just gonna snowball this game through the lanes. That feels super, super good. Actually capitalizing on the advantages. Nice, really good ults there. Gonna finish it off with some Q snipes. But yeah, overall a really good Xerath game. This goes a lot smoother than my lower elo Xerath games, but it goes to show that it is a super strong pick when played right.
And remember, this guide comes from our website SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. Not only that, but we release 14 brand new Smurf commentaries with cutting edge builds and meta champions every single week. And if that wasn't enough, we have a site exclusive feature where you can ask the Challenger expert any question you want, anything you're struggling with or confused about, and are guaranteed a response by them. All of this can be unlocked for as little as $5 a month and is backed by our rank improvement guarantee. That means a full refund if you don't improve. That's not all, you also get the most comprehensive League of Legends training on the internet with over 900 videos and 150 courses teaching you exactly what you need to know to improve. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com and join the hundreds of thousands of satisfied SkillCapped members and get that rank you've always wanted.